Hey guys, Sai here. January 31st, 2026. The title of today's video is The Politics of the President Producing Pain for Profit. Conservatives trying to minimize the impact of this administration's immigration policies often point to President Obama's deportation numbers. And on the surface, they have a point. The policies look similarly strict. However, the greatest difference isn't found in the tough stance. Rather, it's in the abandonment of due process, the preservation of human rights, and the basic duty of care. When you look at the actual numbers, the shift from 2012 to 2025 isn't about security, it's about occupancy. Let's take a look at the math. If you only look at total removal actions, the Obama years 2009 through 2013 actually show higher raw numbers. Over 2.6 million deportation-related actions compared to roughly 1.1 million under Trump's first term. In fact, Obama's interior removals were 62% higher. But the difference is, Obama's system was built on a much more humane prioritization model. Identifying a high-level threat, process them quickly, and move them out. It was a logistical operation designed for speed and efficiency. Under the current administration, the goal has shifted from removal to containment. We aren't seeing a rush to deport, but we are seeing a rush to detain. By removing all the priority categories, the administration has effectively turned every undocumented person, regardless of their record, into a permanent resident of a jail cell. This is where the money comes in. Under Obama, the average stay in detention was about 30 days. In 2025, that figure skyrocketed to an estimated 117 days. Why? Because the government is now handing out tens of billions in contracts to private prison giants like GEO Group and CoreCivic. Under the One Big Beautiful Bill, ICE detention funding jumped from $2 billion in the Obama era to a staggering $11.2 billion today. These contracts often include guaranteed minimums. That means the government pays for the bed whether it's empty or full. Which begs the question, how is a no-release policy a deportation-based border security strategy? When you hold a family for 117 days instead of 30, you aren't making the border safer, but you are ensuring the private prison contractor makes nearly 4 times the revenue. They're poorly treated human beings being used as product for profits. The cost isn't just measured in dollars, it's measured in lives. 2025 was the deadliest year in ICE history, with 32 people dying in custody. When you adjust for the population, the death rate per 100,000 has jumped from 2.25 under Obama to 5.84 today. That's a 159% increase in the likelihood of dying while in federal care. Then there's the children. We've seen a 6-fold increase in the daily occupancy of children in ICE facilities compared to the 2012 baseline. We're seeing 5-year-olds used as pawns in raids to meet arrest quotas. When you combine record-high detention beds with a record-high death toll, you aren't looking at a tough system, but you are looking at a profitable one. What's truly troubling about the Trump administration's approach is not the fact of deportations. As we know, the Obama administration actually moved more people out of the interior. It's this insatiable far-right behavior of using dehumanizing language, racial profiling, family separations, sex as a bargaining tool, documented brutality, and a total lack of due process. At the end of the day, when a policy costs 500% more, performs logistically worse, and produces a record-breaking number of deaths, you have to stop calling it border security. It's really just unconstitutional immigration enforcement, creating pain through false imprisonment for profit. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.